And we're back. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Playing the video game for a purpose. We're greeted by new. Can transform a card, obtain a random relic, or lose all of our gold for a rare relic. I think the rare relic is nice. Let's see what we get. Peace Pipe. We used Peace Pipe to great effect in one of our runs recently. And I'm perfectly content to do so again. Removing cards is better than adding them, depending on which ones you're talking about adding and removing. But strikes and defends, certainly so. So maybe... See, there's not 4 elites, 3 elites, one after the other. Right down the middle. Not many rest sites. Now we want to avoid the early merchants. So I think we're going down the middle. Actually, yeah, we could do 4 elites. Now, are we gonna have the HP to do that? No. Probably not. Especially with Peace Pipe not providing a benefit straight away. So would it be more intelligent to try and... I mean, there's not really... There's not really that much. I guess we can take... Let's take this path, I guess. Hit the question marks. They're fun. Play the Ironclad Classic versus the Cultists. I think we just hit you. If you're gonna do 6, we heal 6. And we kill you this turn, so... Painless. Fast. Power through. Now, power through is... It's the bedrock of early game Ironclad. You want to not take damage from the big attacks? It's like a loan, right? You buy now, but you gotta pay later. When you draw those wounds, that's when you're paying. But you are avoiding HP damage that you might not be able to get back. I think we just defend here. Yeah, because now you're doing 8. And we can leverage the extra block for 1 energy. And you die here, so no damage taken. Now, I do like a cleave. I will take 1 cleave. I think what I've learned is that we kind of need to... Taking attacks is nice, but they've got to kind of go somewhere. You gotta... When you take a lot of cards, they can be individually good, but they've got to work together to achieve a greater purpose, right? Like, Cleave's good, but versus 1 enemy, it's a slightly upgraded strike. Now, that's not what we took it for, but situationally, it could be that bad. But situationally, it could also be this good, right, by hitting 2 enemies. So that's kind of what we need to think about when we take cards. Their overall power level and the pain points in which we're going to need them for, like elites and bosses. Now, Exhume is a great thing to have, but it's just going to be a dead draw until we get something that uses it. So I think it sucks to pass up on a rare card, and it might bite me later. But I think these are all situational. But it would allow us to build. I think 1 Exhume. We're not going to take any other situational cards, unless it also builds on it. Get free potions. I mean, don't mind if I do. That would be nice going into these elites up ahead. And I think we'll just take the 3. We don't need to put the wounds in our deck right away. Go ahead and keep defending. And now we power through with a bash. And hopefully you're dead. You are dead, indeed. Nice, clean. Combust. I could see combust. Because it actually, it's a power that it adds its own effect, but it can also enable other things. Straight away, it's useful. See, that's why I'm going to take it. Now, obviously, we don't want to be taking that much damage to our health if we don't have to. But it's immediately useful here versus the sentries. So we're going to defend. And I think this fight will suck a little bit. So we might play the Distilled Chaos, depending on what we draw here. We get the AoE. I mean, for 20 damage incoming, I think... Okay, now we're not taking 20 damage. Very nice. And it got rid of the Exhume as well, that was just going to be a dead draw. So overall, that potion saved us quite the amount. Now we're doing 5 damage a turn. So, we hit you, you go down in the turn transition, right? At the end of your turn. So yes, we do want to hit you. So we reduce the amount of dazes coming in, and you're not going to get the chance to attack us. Excellent. Let's do the defend, and let's work on you, because I think that's gonna be how this works out for us. We'll just defend and keep proceeding. And we win. Not bad. Losing only 8 on a fight like this, and Orichalcum brings a lot to the table as well. Early Rampage. It's not bad. But what does it bring to our deck, I guess? Flex could be nice for a swing turn, but I feel like we might want some card draw before we add something like that. And I think we're fine to go ahead here. So I would probably upgrade either Cleave or Bash. We've hit sentries. I don't know if that makes it more or less likely that we hit them again. But I think Bash could be helpful. Versus the ones coming up. It'll make Lagavulin hostile right away, but it'll be very useful versus Gremlin Knob, and that's who I was worried about. Now, unfortunately, we get nothing to immediately play off of it. We could play a power potion, and I am going to do that. Now, Rupture could be nice. I mean, these weren't exactly what I was looking for. But I think this is the one that's most applicable. And even that's not really that applicable, so yeah. Now, this only goes on skills, so now we will get... It'll be a little extra damage. And we do have... Orichalcum is going to be, like, the savior here. I'm just going to let it do its good work. And there we are. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see what we find here. Dark Embrace. I mean, Dark Embrace, Exhume. We get pretty close to putting together, you know, the archetype. So I will grab it. I'm just gonna put Power through in our starting hand. I think it will be very useful. I mean, I'll take the 10 HP. Okay, we do see sentries again. So I wonder what the actual, if there's any logic dictating this or not, or whether you could have like 3 sentries in a row, right? That's interesting. But we start off with everything we want for these guys, and we know how the fight can go, so we'll take it as easily as we took the last one. Okay, not exactly 5, I mean 18. Nah, we can't. I was trying to figure out what we could kill. I think we will fire pot this guy, so he dies to the combust. Using our potions to get actual effects, I think will be very useful. Why use that when we could use this and take no damage? Because it's the same thing when an offering. Like if you have offering and you're playing it, the combust is taking health off of us that we're not entirely factoring in to our healing. So we're gonna heal, but the HP damage we took, we might not actually be healing at the end of a fight. Now it's helping us in the fight faster. In fact, it'll end it now. At the cost of 1 health. Meat on the bone helps though. It's a secondary backup in case something goes horribly wrong. And I think I will take Headbutt. It's the fixer of the deck, and we'll go for that 4th elite. Now this is fine enough start. Putting us in a little bit of an issue here. But this will reduce the damage, put us in a better spot for this turn. So decent enough. Fiend Fire. Oh, we're taking Feel No Pain. Fiend Fire could be next, but Feel No Pain. We're getting close to the build. If we had waited for like, if we had waited for Corruption first, it might never have came, and we would have just, got to the boss and felt impotent, died. So you got to take some risks while having cards good enough that you can survive the act, basically. I think that's what we're going to do. Put the cleave back in the deck to finish you off. Power through to take mostly no damage. You're still gonna hit us hard, but we'll get some healing. In fact, at a certain health percentage, it could be worth taking a hit so that we get meat on the bone back. Now, at this health percentage, I don't think that's the case, because we need to be at 45 to be at half health. So we'd need to take 10 damage, which is not what he's doing. So, in theory, it could be useful to consider that in the future. But I don't think we need to now. And I think we are not that interested. Even though this does exhaust by default, maybe we are interested in that. And we find Lagavulin. I think we find him... And we don't want to fight on the first turn. We want to get some of these powers out of our deck. We'll go ahead and play Seeing Red so that we can get Exhume out. Because we get it back anyway. And we're going to go ahead and play Bash here. He's waking up next turn, I think. Alright. I think we're just gonna... For now, we're just gonna race him a little bit, because we have Auric Alchem. And now, we can go for a bit of a power play. Since we already got the block from Dark Embrace, go ahead and try and block most of the damage. Then I think... Is 3 strikes the play? I don't think we're gonna need 7 turns of vulnerability. I sure hope not. And I guess we'll go ahead and play Combust so we don't draw it again. The 1 health it takes and the 5 damage it deals did come into play, right? Because he would have been 5 health up, we would have been 1 off lethal. So, good play. Oh, okay, Mummified Hand. That is nice. We've gotten an assortment of relics that all do a specific thing. Like, they're not all synergizing with each other, but they're doing that thing well. So I'm completely happy. Continue not bloating our deck. And, so Looter, I mean, Combust, the powers just, like, why not play them? They pay for themselves and get out of our deck. Much to that end, we can play Seeing Red into Exhume. Just to get rid of Exhume, basically, is what that was for. And, of course, also it's giving us block. So we can play everything. Which feels quite nice, because we get the kill off of it. I'm picking up what I'm putting down. Uppercut is nice. I mean, having a sword... I mean, but we can just go for Shockwave. Exhaust as well. And is a skill. Because, like... I mean, let's be frank with ourselves. We're fishing for corruption. That's what we're doing right now. So I believe that... to do that the best way that we could... The Combust upgrade actually might be the play here, because we're really leaning on it for a damage output. And it's Slime Boss, so, I mean, you know. Welcome to Slime Boss. He does nothing for a few turns and then tries to rock your shit. Don't let him do that. Let's go ahead and just get rid of Exhume. I mean, this is basically the worst first turn that we could have ever hoped for. Like, that's really bad, man. Is it bad enough to... I don't know if it's bad enough to start playing those. Okay, now this is helpful. We do get the Seeing Red and the Combust. I don't know if we're going to be able to stop him from doing his big attack. We did a lot of damage, and we have a lot of attacks coming up. We can also play this for weaken. 12 plus what? 18? So 30? and this will pop. So he'll be right under it, which is scary because his boys could hit us for the exact same amount next turn, but I guess we can shift the problem to next turn. And upgrading the combust sees us to actually popping them. We got potions we can pop as well if we really need to. Okay, see, they're doing almost the same amount. But it's okay. So we actually have a little bit of block this turn. I guess we don't want to headbutt any of this stuff back. We just want to use it for the damage. And we'll just let Combust do the heavy lifting, I guess, for us. Along with the cleave. Do we want to... I guess... theoretically, getting you guys split as soon as possible is good for us. With the Combusts. We can shockwave as well. Well, we should feel no pain first. It hit the shockwave. Just a nice high roll. We'll go ahead and do that, and I guess start working on you guys. Okay, the spike slimes are just debuffing us, which is fine. Because we can actually live through that. If they all attacked us, it might not be so... it might not be so lucky. I think we just continue working on you guys. By getting rid of one of you. Or Calcum blocks the other. It's not feeling too bad yet. This kills you. Or Calcum will do more for us, so let's just get rid of these slimes. And I think we make it through feeling decent. It's not exactly the showing you want to have on the first boss, limping through, basically fully winning the fight off of Orichalcum plus Combust, but we win the fight, and that's just about all that matters. I think we're going offering. We're taking a lot of HP cards. HP losing cards, but we have meat on the bone, so I think that will be fine. Astrolabe interests me here. We did go through a lot of elites last time. We kind of needed an energy relic to continue that. Let's go Astrolabe. Because the strikes are not useful to us. Okay, I saw the limit break. And the immolate. I mean, that's just good for us, right? I don't think we took the strength up. So, any sort of strength up we can get now is, like, mission critical. Welcome to the city. Now, we do have more max HP than normal. And we could also hit an early shop. And maybe a late shop as well. Depending. I think we take it pretty simple. Just go straight up. These aren't the most kind maps they're generating. But we'll survive. Okay, we want to headbutt you first. We would like to... If we headbutt first, we get 2 off. Actually, no, that's... No, that is correct. Guess I should have played power through, because if we're talking about all this theory, then theoretically, yeah, I should have done that. Let's do the classic exhume stuff just to get it out. And then I guess we're shockwaving into immolate. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. We're doing this, no? And then we're going into offering. Gonna bash you. Gonna cleave you. And we're gonna just not kill you. Which is unfortunate. But you're done next turn, buddy. Now, flex could be a way to get strength. It's a little situational, though. We've already got 20 cards. Let's hit the shop. I think this is worth doing. And we didn't get the we didn't get the curse, so that's nice. So we can save all of our money. Now, what do we grab here? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Which means we're just removing a card, right? Continue removing the strikes. And I think it's just Horn Cleat. Upgrading the Pommel Strike would be nice, but we know what we're set up for. We have what we're set up for. So let's try and keep going ahead, you know? Jaxxed could be interesting, but I don't know if we have... I don't know if we're in that reduction of HP. I think rather... Does this randomly do it, or can I choose? So if it randomly does it, that would be bad. Maybe let's just start with the extra strength. And then sometimes we'll be able to leverage it into starting our, you know, our strength empire. Plus it's a relic, so it just, you know, we don't have to put anything in our cards, lose anything, get anything we don't want. Like now, we can limit break and we'll have 3 strength for the rest of the combat. And 6 on this turn. Now we're gonna combust, that's a given. But maybe we should offering first. And Singred as well. So I think we could potentially be close to killing one of these. I should have limit break first, there's no reason not to. We still kill. And it's feeling okay. Yeah, it's feeling more than okay. It's feeling good. Inflame is also something that we want. We'll hit the elite. It's a good thing we have a power through, always and forever. I think we're inflaming into the cleave headbutt. Because it fixes a lot of the problems on the field. And it'll fix that problem as well when it comes back around. The problems being his minions. If you're not watching along and just listening. Which is entirely fine. That's frankly what I do most of the time when I'm watching other people's videos. So, what are we doing here? They're not attacking us, so why not limit break? Keep multiplying our strength and hitting hard, man. Yeah, the mutagenic strength is definitely the correct play there. And if we get some sort of artifact, like that would be nice. Just have that strength right away, man. Here, though, I think we're feeling no pain. Hopefully it hits Shockwave. It didn't hit Shockwave, but that's okay. Into the Immolate. Yes, please. I should have played Shockwave first, huh? Can't get distracted by the shiny new things. I gotta look at what I already have and play what's good there first, if necessary. We'll come out of it, though, feeling okay. Let's do this. We're not gonna want to play the offering again. I mean, I'd love to play it if I had the health. You know. In fact, I don't know why we did any of that. Alright, see you later. Red Skull. I mean, that synergizes with everything else we're doing here. Corruption. Alright, there we go. Now, we still gotta play it correctly. But having it at all feels very good. Because, I mean, we straight up just... Do we just play it here? I mean, yeah, I think so. Now, unfortunately... Oh, no, it did hit this. So I can make one of these free. Nice. Go ahead, do that. And then let's get working on you. Dark Embrace. And then we're here. I mean, we're doing it. Ah, man. It feels good. And man, I knew it would. Yeah, let's... Wait. Oh, because it's the skill, right? Wait, no, we don't even have any strength ups anyway, so... Let's just keep trying to draw. Okay, now we can start... that. Okay, well, this one's the fight, so I'll take the -6. Okay. And we do want a body block. That's part of the build. I mean, we're basically just trying to recreate what we had last game, which was the strongest build I've ever created. So I feel like you might not be able to fault me for that. I won't try and recreate it every single time, but if the cards are there, then... I mean, who says no? Okay. I mean... These guys suck. That's a given. We power through into a bash body slam, I think. Do quite the amount of damage while receiving a good portion lower. We do have the option to just play Combust and let this guy die. The Limit Break, unfortunately, is not going to be useful for us because we missed the window. So I think we might just take it a little slower this time. Perhaps we should try and... well, what do we have in the Exhume? We have Seeing Red. I think we might have better uses for Exhume at this point. So we'll just do some of this and get this back around. There's no point in playing these. We don't have anything that gets better off of them. And then Immolate just gets us very, very close. But this should hit either the Dark Embrace or the Immolate, because it makes this free instantly. And it does. So then the immolate's free. And then we get the free this, the free that. And you're doing 2 damage to me. I think I'm alright with that. Should have played this first, but for some reason I feel like it's not gonna matter. Somewhere to the tune of you being already dead. Alright, so now we just need a barricade. We're skipping everything else that doesn't have barricade boldly labeled across its label. We don't necessarily need this. Plus, you know, it doesn't really matter if we go low. It will matter if we die. But I don't think that's entirely likely to happen. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm thinking about the game differently, which was my intention, right? To actually get better at the game and to play things a little not safe, right? Try and play better and try to play for wins instead of, well, theoretically, the best play here is to do this X, Y, or Z. It's about getting something at the end that will kill the strongest enemies you will face. And that's just what it's all about. You can do the correct thing in the moment, but the incorrect thing at the end of the day. Now, is that always applicable? Who knows, man? I'm just filling air. Don't take it too seriously. Let's play some offering because he's hitting us pretty hard and it gets us under 50%, which means we can limit break. And we start to hit pretty dang hard. Indeed. We gotta get this body slam upgraded so we can start doing some disgusting stuff with it. We don't need to play the bash. So we'll go ahead and just grab back power through. He'll hit us a little bit, but he's dead. And we heal a lot. It does tempt me a lot to get a second offering. So I will. I wouldn't if I did not have meat on the bone. That's the only reason that I picked it. Because I think it will be great for us. Now we're gonna be a little less trigger happy, trigonomically happy on the offerings to gain a little bit of health, maybe where we can. Play the good stuff and I guess hit you for that. Oh no, this does kill you. It's not really any reason to kill you though yet. So why not hit this guy for most of his health? That upgrade to Immolate has come in clutch quite a lot. So I'll keep that in the back of the head as well. That's a good card. Now, why do we only have 1 strength? Where could that have come? Oh, we picked up this relic, which I don't know how to say. Bija? I'm just gonna say Vija. Because, yeah. +1 strength is quite nice. What are we playing, though? Maybe Dark Embrace? Embrace. Say the words correctly instead of fast. Into the corruption. This is all very nice. I guess I shouldn't have done that, huh? Because I can't play it. I would have ended the fight. That's why I wanted it. I could have just ended the turn to get it. It'll be okay. You die to that. Oh, that hits through your... Oh, less attack damage. Okay. That's useful to know. Alright. Fight over. I don't mind more in flames. And I would like to get the corruption and body slam I want upgraded going into this next fight. I guess I do have to consider that we don't have barricade yet, and it's champ. So we could very easily screw ourselves if we play too recklessly. So maybe instead of going to that, maybe we upgrade both in flames? What does this do? Just makes you a little more frictionless to play. Shockwave could also be on the table. Yeah, I think that actually upgrading both in flames is our current win con. Until we get what's necessary for the God run. I think that's what we're gonna do. We don't need to play that yet, so we'll just bash. And hit you with this. Why not? It's not very nice of you. It's not very nice of you at all, Mr. Jiggly Head Plant. Snake Plant. You don't even look like a snake. Tell me your secrets, oh plant of the sea. I think we do play corruption. And grab our power through back. And play limit break last because that's intelligent. Alright. Let's make that free. And we don't have the draw portion, so we'll get rid of the defend. But we're not gonna throw away the power through. It's good enough. And I think you're dead if we play this, which I don't know why. Oh, it's a skill. That's why it's free. Yeah, that kills you. Good. We're not escaping fights. Talisize could be nice with our Orichalcum. They work nicely together. That's a lot of damage. And we can just put it back. So yeah, the fight's over next turn. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk on cooking birds with a flamethrower, I guess. What is the I don't really know exactly what I'm looking at. But, yeah. I guess lava? They're getting Anakin'd. And we're passing. Seeing red kind of pays for itself. We're in a weird spot where we kind of need energy and draw. So if it was upgraded, I'd be more inclined. But yeah, we're going to upgrade this. Because I think we're going to have to slug it out with Champion and not play Corruption too early or else we die. We also have plenty of potions, so I will consider those. And we start off with Metallicize, which already puts us at 10 block, so we're not going to play Power Through or Defend. Even though Power Through is free, I don't want those wounds, and the Defend will actually give us one less defense. Alright, we're not playing the Corruption. I wouldn't mind the Shockwave, though. He's gonna attack next turn, right? So if he's gonna attack next turn, let's have a Defend ready. Right, not bad, not bad. I think we're gonna go ahead and chance it with both of our powers. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And we don't... I guess we could, but it's gonna cost the same amount. So why would we? Guess. Now we get an Inflame. And I think we will use one offering, because otherwise the turn's a bit cursed. We'll use the Seeing Red. We're gonna play Immolate, don't you worry. So we do a good chunk of damage on this turn. And our Limit Break, the next Limit Break we get is gonna really, really help. Is this the point where we play the Corruption? I don't know if it is. I mean, he's buffing up. Next turn's gonna suck if we don't. But we're not gonna get anything else through if we do. I think we attack, because we have a lot of decks that we can panic pop. And we get 10 block a turn, so he just got some strength. Weird. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one. So that we can deal some more damage. And I think maybe we will want Corruption now. Do you heal here? No, you just do that. Right. Okay, we're panic popping potions, I guess, because we got one Defend. Do you have Dark Embrace? Let's go ahead and get some extra decks. I mean, let's just pop all of this and see what we get. We got 2 more Entropic Brews, okay, and a Fairy in a Bottle. That feels pretty good. Alright, let's play Corruption then. Let's get the Vulnerable. We should have Limit Breaked. That's a mistake, you know that. Alright, now we can kind of play whatever we get. And we're gonna want... let's go for the Seeing Red. No, let's go for the Offering. He's gonna kill us if we don't win this fight. So any amount that we have to pay to have that not come to pass, which it was already coming to pass, so Alright, we played it a little cautious, that's true. But we came out fine, and another limit break has me interested, I won't lie. Man, I would love to have an energy relic. Yikes, bro. This is a... I mean, this sucks. Straight up, this sucks. Do we go for Snake Eye? We have Mummified Hand, so if powers get randomized down, they will make everything... Problem is, we have a lot of 0 and 1 cost, I think. Do have some 2 costs. But I don't think it's enough to make Snecko, although it does fix our draw problem. And if we can get Corruption out... It's interesting to me. I think so. But does it lose us the run? Could certainly do. So let's just remove some crap out of our deck, man. It's not flashy. And we're fighting Donu Deku. I think that is necessary because I think we just died a Time Lord. This is the Walmart version of the other deck that we made. Goes to show how strong it was. Because this deck has still been chugging along fine. But we're certainly not hitting them for 1500 or whatever it was. We're also not getting we're not getting 3 elites. Yeah. Well, maybe we should hit some rest stops then and try and remove cards. And we want to hit a merchant as well somewhere. Is a merchant there? So I think we go this path all the way up. And that should be good to go. Right? I mean, this is fine and dandy. Still haven't upgraded this body slam, but it's been serving with honors, regardless of being abandoned by me. This kills you, right? Feels good. I mean, there's certainly still the elements of that other build in this build. It has some of the strengths. Has other strengths as well that the other one didn't have. So it's just a little different, that's all. Colorless cards could certainly be helpful. It doesn't hurt to look anyway. This upgraded... Yeah, this could help with Donu Deku. Now, will it actually help? I've taken it before and it not do anything. This could be interesting as well. Although I don't know exactly what this could give me. Because it could just give me these. They already cost 0, so let's look at everything else. Finesse... No, I don't think so. Panic button, it's also a no, man. I don't think we want any of that. I would love to remove a defend. And we should remember that we have just a ridiculous amount of potions to be used as we see fit. I think we go ahead and play this. I guess we don't have to play that though. Can leave that for next. I can see a world where Snecko's Eye was the correct play. But I think we're doing okay enough to where we didn't need to be in that world. Two damage to end the fight there. Not bad. I won't mind another Feel No Pain. Go ahead and play it, because it pays for itself nearly all the time anyway. And let's see if we can guide this one in. Because certainly not out of the woods yet. I guess go ahead and headbutt. I guess we could headbutt the limit break back. Could be helpful. I think Dark Embrace into Exhume. Right, we didn't play Seeing Red. I thought we played Seeing Red. That's my bad. Well, we have it now. Let's go Feel No Pain. Start the power train. And a 5, well, it's gonna be 15 actually, so let's Offering. Double Offering doesn't feel as good. But do you die? Yes, you do. Okay. We recouped the lost potion as well. Not anywhere near as good, but not interested in any of this stuff. All right, let's upgrade the body slam. It's past time that should have been done. Let's make sure we're still rolling the same good path. And corruption right away. We should get this upgraded at some point, probably. We weren't able to take as much advantage of Peace Pipe as maybe we should have. But I think we've played it relatively okay. We have an uncharacteristically small deck for what I'm known for, anyway. To take. Metallicized blocks 10. We have an Offering, though. We'd be a fool not to indulge. Dark Embrace gets us there as well. And the Inflame is 0, so that should actually... Yeah, we've got some powers that we can throw at stuff while we draw. Like, I would like to get that already, so let's grab that. Should have drawn something first. Another Offering. I don't know if that's entirely... I think we're in for the penny, we're in for the pound here. Let's play the Defend. Okay. Let's play the Immolate. Gets us very close. Bring this back. Probably should have played that Inflame at some point. It's okay though, we win. I think that we don't take the Fire Pot. Alright. And we did factor in that merchant at the end. I think that could also be useful. So we really don't want to be lugging $400 into the final fight. That would feel really bad. Upgrading the limit break. I theoretically could be good, but we might be playing corruption before we get to it anyway. What I'm saying is that we might have better options before we do that. Like, I mean, upgrading the power through, that's where we get the vast majority of our block, other than Feel No Painting. Maybe we do the corruption upgrade, because right now it seems like we're coasting until we go crazy and basically either win the fight in that turn or put it on a thing where we have enough strength to win regardless. Case in point, 14 strength. Now, I'm not going to take too much damage, but we put ourselves in a decent spot. He's doing 45, right? That's a new one. We'll cut the differential there, put it down 7. Happy Sunflower will be a very welcome ability. Very welcome addition to our barren society with no energy generation. Now, are you dead? You look a little dead, but I don't think you are. So let's offering it. Let's go ahead and keep playing the defense. Oh, we don't have the we don't have the engine running. It's a classic mistake. We can play all of these regardless. I think we play them in this order. We get you very close, but I doubt we're playing 15 attacks this turn. So we're just gonna try and get a little bit of defense rolling. The Dark Embraces have got us there. It's very nice. It's feeling good. We're proceeding nicely after encountering a little bit of losing the second run, right? You didn't see that lost run. But I played through it all the way. A little demoralizing, but I lost it because of my own misplay instead of, you know, it being that hard at Ascension 1. So we might lose more runs in the future, but we're proceeding quite nicely. We've got a streak of wins here that I'm enjoying. I don't think we're taking anything here. Havoc could be interesting, but I don't want to lose something I want. Do you think it's possible that we kill this guy? We got 5 turns to do it. I think if we play the limit breaks intelligently, we have a shot. Because it's a part of an achievement. You don't see this guy every day. Now, we got all the rest of the runs to do, but it would be nice to knock it out. Get a little bit of progress. So, where are we at? He's doing 40 damage to us, which is not nice. I think we're just going to hit him. So, when you hit him, he loses that much strength. So he's doing 40. We hit him for 18. Now he's doing 22. Now we're still going to block, take some damage from him, but it gives us strength as well. That we can then convert into, you know, the engine, right? These pay for themselves. We hit them pretty hard there. I think the only way we're gonna actually kill this guy is if we get a massive amount of strength and also a lot of block. I mean, maybe the twin strikes can do it. Regardless, we'll just kind of chill. We don't have much of the engine rolling. But I will go ahead and keep limit breaking. Yeah, if we have vulnerable, I can see it happening. Alright, let's try and get this rolling. We passed up on the Dark Embrace, okay. I think for now, we're gonna try... Yeah, that'll keep us steady. So I think the next turn... I mean, it's not gonna hurt us that much to go for it, right? At least just getting the extra strength out will be useful. So this turn he will die. Limit breaking. Oh, we got Jaxxed. Nice, okay. We'll get one achievement as a consolation prize, maybe. 'Cause I don't think we're getting there. We were kind of close, though. But we'll let him go. We'll let him go back to the lake. And maybe we'll find him again on a cracked build. The Ancient Pot. I mean, versus Donut Deck, I don't think there's an application. And we want to go this way. We want to hit the... Madness, you say? No thanks. I rarely find myself in a position where the madnesses feel like a natural inclusion, but maybe I'm not accounting for them, you know? So what? So what? I mean, the battle chance is interesting. Could help getting to what we want, but it could also kill our momentum if we play it at the wrong time. So I'm thinking that thinking ahead would be better. No, Toy Ornithopter. We have so many potions in the back pocket, and so let's remove... What do we remove, actually? Maybe an attack that we don't normally play anymore. Not even really those. I mean, we have Immolate, so we could theoretically get rid of Cleave. Because we don't actually have that much that generates block. So it could be worth getting rid of Cleave. But going into Dono Deco, it feels kind of stupid to do. I mean, Combust could go, but... Is this correct to do? Maybe we just buy this. Maybe a dupe potion. I don't know, man. I don't know. Draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. If we upgrade it, goes to that. Sure. We'll just remove defend bash. Maybe we do get rid of bash. Considering that they have a lot of artifact and that I'm probably not gonna be able to remove it in a meaningful way. Before I get too strong that it doesn't matter. It's basically what I'm saying. Go ahead and corruption. Do we want something next turn? Maybe the offering. Anything worth grabbing? Yeah. Limit break could have been nice to have. Can grab the dark embrace here. And I guess we are offering. This doesn't do much more than draw us a card. You dead? Thanks for dying. Thanks for dying, my friend. Now, do we rest going into the donor deck fight? Or is there an important smith? I don't think that there is an important smith. I mean, maybe this. Just to ease the... Because we really need to play this when we get it. So that might save us if we draw corruption and whatnot. Welcome to Dono and Deku. The second time, well, the third time I've seen them. Second you've seen them. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. They do a lot of damage. But I think we'll be okay. So we do get our engine, part of it, anyway. So I think we'll power through, and we'll grab the power through back again for next time. So I think we will try, we'll just throw a bunch of stuff out because we're not at full health. So it's, I guess, worth it in a way to do this. Now we want to get limit breaking. Like a proper main character. When all hope is lost, power of friendship was actually what we needed all along. Don't think we're corruptioning first, or right now anyway. Although we do have Dark Embrace, so I guess why not? So we want to play the Defend. We do want the Inflame, make the Feel No Pain free. I guess we want to play... I think we'll have enough defense, maybe. Let's play this. Inflame. Can limit break for the last time, unfortunately. Then start doing quite a lot of damage. Next turn, get a lot of offerings. And one more limit break and exhume, so we'll end up at like 40 or 50 something strength, maybe even higher. I don't mind it. So we're limit breaking. We'll shockwave just in case it... Okay, it does put a vulnerable on you, so that's nice. The limit breaks are gonna go hard, I think. So that's a lot of damage. I don't mind that one bit. I guess we play it already? Yeah, I don't see what's stop us. That puts you pretty dang close to dead. And why not offering? That's a nice body slam. It is. Let's see what else we get. Alright. Boom. 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 And we win. Alright. That's good. I mean, we win. It was a weird playing this right after the other one. Do we get the unlock, though? We do get the unlock, so we get the rest of Ironclad's cards. Oh, we don't get cards. We get relics. I didn't actually know that's what's happened. Dead Branch. That's a beautiful one. All the rest of these are quite nice as well, so that's cool. I didn't know that, so that's good intel. Anyway, thanks for watching, and, well, I mean, you know what I always say. Thank you for your time.